grab your seeds and grab your gum because it is time for the Dirt and Turf podcast. I'm Cobra, and I'm joined by Tyler, and we will have some guests joining us shortly because one of the most important things about baseball is playoffs, and the playoff picture is looking very different than it did last week.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, because, surprisingly, the Detroit Tigers are creeping.
Yes, they are.
We thought they were dead. They're not yet. They've munched on some Little Caesars. They're ready to go.
You want to know who else is surprising us? The New York Mets.
Yep, Lowell Mets. All Mets, who, we're just waiting for them to collapse, but we know it's coming. We know it's coming. So, currently, the playoff picture is, if the season ended today, the Twins would face the Astros, the Kansas City Royals would face the Baltimore Orioles in the wild card brackets, with Cleveland and New York getting the first round byes and waiting on the winner. In the NL side, it's currently the Mets and the Brewers and the Padres and the Diamondbacks holding that wild card front, with the Dodgers and the Phillies in the 1 and 2 spot for the first round bye. But this is not the be all end all, because playoffs are tricky, especially teams fighting for that last bit of season continuation. So they're fighting for survival. Because and we know no one has clinched a postseason berth yet.
Actually,
no one has.
No one yet. Wow, some usually do.
Nope. No one has posted a berth yet. However, the ones who are close, with 90% postseason odds, we have the Yankees, Orioles, Guardians, Royals, Twins, Astros, Phillies, Brewers, Dodgers, Padres, and Diamondbacks. Those teams control their own destiny. If they keep winning, they can still clinch a playoff spot. They are the makers of their own destiny. With 50 to 89% postseason odds, though, we have the Braves and the Mets. Both those teams are fighting for that last wild card spot, and right now it is the Mets with the tiebreaker. But again, it is either one of those teams positioned to lose. However, still in the hunt, you have the Detroit Tigers, the Boston Red Sox, the Seattle Mariners, Chicago Cubs, St. Louis Cardinals, and the Tampa Bay Rays. With 1 to 9% postseason odds. They basically, in other words, they have to win out to have which in baseball is possible, but is a high bar. And the fact that the Tigers have crept in to this mix with a little bit of postseason chance just goes to show that they're gaining momentum. They're white hot. Tyler, what do you have to say about these?
Oh, about the playoff bracket? Oh my god, it's a wild race.
Yeah, the fact that we don't have a postseason berth yet is shocking to me, considering how good at least 4 of these teams are. Yankees, Orioles, Phillies, and Dodgers. Those are and the Guardians too. Those have been top teams, So, all right. So here is a tight race for you. We have in the wild card for the NL wild card, the Mets are leading the Braves by 1 game. For the AL East title, the Yankees lead the Orioles by 2 games. In the AL wild card, the Twins lead the Tigers by 3.5 games. In the AL Central, the Guardians lead the Royals by 4 games. And in the AL West, the Astros lead the Mariners by 4.5 games.
Damn.
Yep. Which, a little bit of we have, and by the way, if you are listening, the 3 biggest games that we're going to watch, so we're going to actually disqualify these 3 games from games of the weekend. Orioles and Tigers, Red Sox and Yankees, Dodgers and Braves. Those three games are must watch, so they have to be disqualified from the games of the weekend because they're just too good right now.
Well, it's the Red Sox Yankees. That's one of the biggest rivalries of all time.
Yes, but this has playoff
implications.
Yeah, playoff implications. Thank you. But again, that is how it looks. That is how it looks. I mean, we're gonna get to more of the playoff picture with the standings. So we're going to get away from this. Which, by the way, to get ready for playoff baseball, you need to definitely represent some drip, and that drip is brought to you by Sleeves.com. Sleeves.com make compression wear that is very drippy, very, very, very cool looking, very sleek. I am the man they call Cobra. I use these sleeves when I bowl. But you can use them for other sports. Or, hey, if you've got some arm problems, you can just put them on. And they don't just do arm sleeves either. They do tights. They do baseball accessories. They do football accessories too, with receiver gloves, with visor clips, and other accessories for your little athlete. So, use our link in the bio wherever you get your podcasts, and tell them Cobra sent you. And it is Sleece.com. All right, Tyler.
All right.
Yep. Now we have to get to the standings.
Let's see. Got it.
All right. So, starting with the AL East, we have in first place the Yankees. Fuck. The Yankees.
Yay. By only 2 games. Wow.
The Yankees are in the lead, 85-62 with a .578 win percentage. They're on a 2-game winning streak, 6 of the last 10. Doing better on the road than they are at home. So that's a very interesting takeaway right there. However, the Orioles, 83-64, .565 win percentage, 2 games back, 42-33, 41-31. They lost yesterday, and they're 5 of the last 10. A little more balanced, in their home and away records. 42-33 home, 41-31 away. Then you have the Boston Red Sox, 74-73, .503 win percentage, 11 games back. 35-40 home, 39-33 away. Lost last night, a 4-6, 10 game record.
It was a good game yesterday, too.
Yes, it was. Then you have the Tampa Bay Rays, 72-75, .490 win percentage, 13 games back. They won yesterday, 5 of the last 10. This team could be 500, but they're letting themselves down. Their home and away records, they have losing records at both. And then the Toronto Blue Jays, who, by the way, we'll consider eliminated. We kind of did. 69-78, .469 win percentage, 16 games back.
Nice.
3 of the last 10, they're out. Yeah, they're out. Definitely, don't have the momentum. They can't keep up with the Rays. They're out. And the Rays have the worst chance to get into the playoffs of the potential teams. Now, in the Central, we have the Cleveland Guardians of the Galaxy. 84-63 with a .571 win percentage. They lost last night, 6 of the last 10. Their home record and home record's a 43-26. Away record is 41-37. So they do a little better at home as they should. The Kansas City Royals, 80-67, .544 win percentage, 4 games back. They lost last night, 5 of the last 10. Their home record is 45-30, very good, but their away record puts them down to 35-37. And you have the Minnesota Twins, 78-68, by 34 win percentage, 5.5 games back. They've won 2 games in a row, but they are 4 of their last 10. Their home record, 41-31. Away record, 37 all. And you have the Detroit Tigers surging back into the playoff picture. 75-72, 510 win percentage, 9 games back. They did lose last night, but they are 6 out of the last 10. And hey, not bad realistically. They have their home record 37-35, but their away record's 38-37. They are surging, so both the Royals and the Twins have to be careful. And of course, the Chicago White Sox, who are setting records every time they step onto the field. 33-114, 224 win percentage, 51 games back, 3-game losing streak, 2 of the last 10. What do we have to say about the White Sox other than woof? This team is going to eclipse the expansion Mets as the worst team in modern baseball history, aka post integration. Sorry, almost said segregation.
Why?
Yeah. Basically, how modern baseball presents itself is post integration, after Jackie Robinson. So that's how, but yeah, they all will be the worst team in modern baseball since the expansion Mets. They're that bad. And now, you still with me, Tyler?
E.
Okay. All right. So now we go to the AL West. With the Houston Trastros, the bangers of the trash cans that they are. 78-68, 534 win percentage. They won last night, but they are 4 of the last 10. Home records 42-32. Their away records 36 all. And you have the Seattle Mariners 74-73, 503 win percentage, 4.5 games back. Lost last night, 5 of the last 10. Home record is good at 42-30, but their away record is where they really let people down, 32-43. And to be fair, Tyler, that one stat line, that they're away, that when they get away from home, 32-43, that might be the difference between them going to the playoffs and them being eliminated. Can't win on the Seattle Mariners needed to win on the road. They couldn't. And we have the Texas Rangers, 71-76, 483 win percentage, 7.5 games back. They won last night, but they are 6 of the last 10. Their home record, also like the Mariners, very good, 41-34. Their away record though, 30-42. Ouch. That is definitely not good for World Series champions. They will definitely not be defending their title. Now,
unless they make a really hard push.
Which, considering it is the Astros and Mariners, I doubt it.
Look, before we move on, speaking of Rangers, on sad news, they just lost their star short Corey Seager to sports hernia for the rest of the season. But on the bright side, Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer are coming back.
Silver linings, of course. So let's get back to the standings. The Oakland Athletics, 64-83, 435 win percentage, 14.5 games back. Lost last night and are 5 of the last 10. Their home record surprises me, 36-39. Their away record doesn't. It's 28-44. It doesn't surprise me. The Angels are a little more balanced in their home and away record, but they're still bad. 60-86, 411 win percentage, 18 games back. 30-42 home record, 30-44 away record. They've lost the last 2 and 4 of the last 10. So that is the AL. Now for the NL. We have a new best team in baseball, and that is the Philadelphia Phillies. 88-58, .603 win percentage. They are on a 3-game winning streak. 8 of their last 10. Their home record 50-25. Their away record is 38-33. Could be a little better, going away from home. But hey, you still have Max Scherzer. Insert Nesbat sound effect. All right, and then in second place, we have a new second place team. It's Lowell Mets delivering the laughs. All right, 80-66, 548 win percentage, 8 games back. They won last night and are 8 of the last 10. You want proof to know how the Mets have been doing? Their home record 40-34. Their away record is 40-32. A little more balanced, but hey, they're doing very well. The Atlanta Braves are 79-67, 541 win percentage, 9 games back. They lost last night. They're 5 of the last 10. Injuries are really hitting them. Hard. You have the Washington Nationals, 65-81, 445 win percentage, 23 games back. They lost last night and are 4 of the last 10. And my fiance wants every single member of that team fired because they're not winning. Gotta love a diehard Washington fan. Then you have the Marlins, 55-92, 374 win percentage, 33.5 games back. They won last night and are 4 of the last 10. At least they're not the White Sox. Then in the NL Central, you have the Milwaukee Brewers, 84-62, 575 win percentage. They won last night, but are 4 of the last 10. They kind of can't afford to slip up because right behind them is the Chicago Cubs. 75-71, 514 win percentage, 9 games back. They lost last night, 5 of the last 10. That could be a deciding factor, between a wild card spot, but I don't think they'll have enough. Same with the St. Louis Cardinals, 74-72, 507 win percentage, 10 games back. They are on a 2-game win streak, 6 of the last 10. Cincinnati Reds, by the way, hi John Sadak, 71-77, 480 win percentage, 14 games back. They're on a 2-game losing streak, 6 of the last 10. Yes, by the way, I do know the voice of the Reds, John Sadak. I will acknowledge that. And at number 5, the Pittsburgh Pirates, 70-76, 479 win percentage, 14 games back as well, on a 4-game winning streak, 7 of the last 10. And I don't think we're going to hear from the Yinzer today because he's too focused on the Steelers and football, so we'll probably hear him tomorrow. Those of you who are fans of the Yinzer's antics, listen to him on the Hard Count this Saturday. Then, you have the NL West, the LA Dodgers, with famous responsible gambler Shohei Ohtani, 87-59, 596 win percentage. They won last night and are 5 of the last 10. Then you have the Arizona Diamondbacks, 82-64, 562 win percentage, 5 games back. On a 3-game winning streak, though, so they're doing very well. And 6 of the last 10. Then, right behind them, fighting for the other wildcard spot, you have the San Diego Padres, 82-65, 558 win percentage, 5.5 games back. They did lose last night and are 5 of the last 10. Then you have the San Francisco Giants, who I think are eliminated. They're 72-75, 490 win percentage. They lost last night and are 4 of the last 10. And of course, the Colorado Rockies, 55-92, 374 win percentage, 32.5 games back. And 4 of the last 10, they won last night as well. Interestingly enough, they have the same record as the Marlins. That was something interesting that I just saw. I'm sorry about that. Yes. So that concludes our Uh,
Hi.
our standings brought to you by Fubo TV. Fubo TV is one of the great streaming platforms where you can watch sports, movies, and TV commercial free, uninterrupted, and without blackout restrictions.
Oh yeah,
Just,
that's right. Blackout restrictions suck.
yes, they do. Yes, they do. Especially if you are a Colorado Avalanche fan and you can't watch Colorado hockey in your area. So,
Or an ACC fan in DirecTV territory don't have ESPN, so you can't watch any of your favorite ACC teams.
yeah. Or if you're a Bills fan and you get locked out watching the game last night, you could have been using Fubo TV. Use our link in the bio wherever you get your podcasts. Tell them the Social Sports Pad Network sent you. That's Fubo TV. Anywho, now we are getting to the games of the weekend. Like I said, just a reminder, we are not going to be talking about the Yankees, Red Sox, Orioles, Tigers, and Mets and Phillies. You got to ignore those three. So we have to pick, since it's just you and I, Tyler. Our other person didn't show up. We have to pick three games other than those three that we're going to be looking at intensely.
Should we not include the Mets Phillies though?
Yeah, because that's going to be a game to watch anyway. It has playoff implications.
No, you said three. I just wanted to add another one. Mets Phillies is another one.
I said Mets Phillies we're not watching. Oh, get the corn out of your ears, man! Come on.
Oh my God, damn! What the hell is going on in Philadelphia?
Lol, Mets. Anywho, yeah, because the Mets are beating the Phillies 7-0.
Nothing.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So pick three.
All right. Because I want to watch Terror, I'm going Athletics White Sox.
Okay.
Ooh, Royals Pirates.
Royals Pirates.
Reds and Twins is my third one.
Nice. All right. I am picking Padres and Giants because that's always classic. I am picking Brewers and Diamondbacks because that has some playoff implication, but also could be a preview of what's to come. And I am picking I am definitely picking a sleeper one here, Marlins and Nationals, because my fiance will definitely be watching that. And that is it for our games of the weekend, brought to you by, of course, Fanatics.
Go get those jerseys.
Yeah, exactly. It's football season, guys. So Fanatics definitely has the gear to get you ready for this season. Grab a hat, grab a jersey, grab a jersey, whether it be football, baseball, hockey, basketball, NASCAR. Get your apparel by using our link in the bio wherever you get your podcasts. Tell them Cobra sent you. All right, that is Fanatics. So that is of course it for our podcast. We definitely want to thank our affiliate sponsors. But before we do, signing out. Kind of gotta pull them up. So, our sponsors: Bulletproof Coffee, Dr. Squatch, W Energy, Century PC, Smackin' Sunflower Seeds, Duke Cannon Supply Company, Sleeves, Sleeves.com, Fubo TV, and of course Fanatics. We don't forget to listen out for the Hard to Count Football podcast. Coming this Sunday. Not this Sunday, but this Saturday, excuse me. And a reminder that if you were expecting a Tuesday night recap of the games, we have decided to merge that podcast with Saturday. So so once again, tomorrow we will be recapping week 1 and the Thursday night game that happened this Thursday. So be on the lookout for that episode. Once again, I'm Cobra. I was joined by Tyler, and I'm here to remind you to play ball. Let's play ball, everyone.
Play ball.